Neapolis. How many do you have? All that out of the way, we are finally here today for the Chaos mod. Now, I've decided to play these Chaos mods after people have already played them, and we're gonna be doing them every 35 days. And not only that, we also have a sub mod we're gonna be playing with. Now, you might be wondering, what is the sub mod, right? Did I change leader portraits? Is there a sudden nation that has suddenly... Yes, there is. There's a couple. The United States is no more. We have got the Autobots, the Glingagloink Armada, the Republic of Wyoming, Krampus, and also, of course, Joe Biden's Legionaries. And of course, why not Kingdom of Hawaii over here? So the United States is gone. All of these guys I've already checked before have silence focus trees, but I just kind of find it funny that the US has been replaced with the Autobots. So we're going to be playing with that today. Yeah, our goal is just going to be re-establishing the United States, and after we have done that, we'll try and defeat Germany, I'd say. I think that sounds like a game. Yeah, we only have dockyards, funny enough. The Autobots do not know what a military or civilian factory is, I'm pretty sure. Well, apparently we have 40 civilian factories, but 0 militaries, you know? It is not really a lot to this mod, to the Autobots. He's Optimus Prime, by the way, if you didn't see him. Glory to Optimus Prime. There's not a whole lot to this mod. We don't even start with divisions, as far as I remember. We also do not have a Chief of Army, so we're gonna have to do some focuses over here to army effort. Let's see how this mod truly functions. The first day is 35, unfortunately. Everything past that, though, is now 30 days. We just got 3 divisions. They're all fake intel battalions. So these spawns explode as soon as they, like, touch anything. I've also left historical off, so in theory, Germany could at any point in time explode. We shall see about that. A gift from heaven, where we just get military factories. That's pretty nice. We really needed those, considering we currently have nothing. Speaking of civil wars, hello Germany. Let's do army effort, because otherwise I cannot even create a division template. We're gonna probably go fascist with our stuff. That we all just get railway guns. Except me. Okay. Oh no, I did get one as well. Okay. I'll just assign that, because I don't know how railway guns really function. I know they exist, and that's basically it. Max general group size, general army size plus... That's nice. Okay. So we now have a very good general in the fact that I think he gives us... I'm just going to assign him here. Yeah, 48 unit cap. Which is very, very good. This has been a very excellent start. We've only gotten positive effects so far. The alliances are randomized. Okay. Oh, shocked for a second. Let's see what the alliances are. So we have the mutual assistance block between all of the British nations, essentially, and Germany. We've already gotten unlucky. Oh my god, Turkey's in it as well. And Greece. Okay, this will be the faction to beat, the mutual assistance block. Romania, Tanatuva, Afghanistan, Belgium, Ecuador, and the Belgian Congo. I think this is based on... Who owns this faction? Oh, of course, Joe Biden's Legionaries. How could I forget? I think half of the people just left immediately. The UK did not fuck with Germany in an alliance. Make chonker divisions like this. Bam. We should probably also get behind building support equipment. Usually very, very helpful. Supersonic fighters for everybody. Oh no! First of all, I don't know how to build a jet. Second of all, I don't think I have anything to build a jet. Remember to just research planes just to make sure, because these things are very, very strong. Remember to just divert attention to airplanes with one of our research slots. Okay, we still have only our 8 fake intel. Yes, please. There we go. Now we have the Chaos mod focus tree. Now this is the real meat and burger, I think, from what I remember, of the mod. This basically gives us parts of every focus tree in the world. From the Rhineland to the Anschluss to Chaos Event 1, you've got basically everything. Which I'm gonna do Rhineland immediately. The second Berlin Conference. Local non-common power plus 30. Wait. I just read this. Oh no. I just read the Somaliland. This is the one that when I looked at Africa, the second Berlin Conference. The first one was how to divide up Africa. The second one didn't exist IRL. Oh no. What the fuck is this shit? Why does Switzerland own so much? Okay, we now have this little enclave of Africa. We've got Ghana, Togo, and like Upper Volta. Guess we get Optimus Prime out of office. I feel like that could be funny. Motion of no confidence. A motion of no confidence has been brought against Optimus Prime. It passes. Who do we have now? Ah yeah, of course, the successor to Optimus Prime. Alexander Evans. Even though, I guess let's just do the Anschluss now. Let's just Anschluss Joe Biden's Legionnaires. Oh, did he not accept? Oh, that's... Oh, wait. Please, for the love of God, tell me that Afghanistan is not gonna be a major. Please. Please, for the love of God, tell me that Afghanistan is not gonna be the major in the war. Please. This might turn out very ugly, what we're about to do. That's the fun of it. You know what? Soviet? Sure. Here, have 200 guns from the Autobots. What a win! Okay, we just got Hawaii back as well with that. And we now have Afghanistan. Which is very nice. Afghanistan was in the Civil War. We've got half of Afghanistan. Something is wrong here. Hold up. Why do I have the option to... What? Why did I have the option to puppet Ethiopia? What? Okay, not... No, Tajikistan, you're coming back, buddy. Tajikistan is puppeted. I guess I cannot puppet Afghanistan for some reason. Nice. Okay. Step 1 of the plan is complete. I did not expect to get Hawaii so early, to be honest. I guess the next nation we should go after is definitely Krampus then in that case. There's a second colonization of Africa. Our colony might be gone. It's gone. It's been taken over by Krampus. This somehow looks worse than the first one. I don't know what it is, but it looks worse than the first one. So we're in that cycle again. That is quite... Got the Decepticons over here. It looks like though we have the majority of our army, which is pretty good. I'm gonna start pushing immediately. I don't think they will have too many divisions, because they're the Decepticons. Nobody likes the Decepticons. We're gonna go here and also down to Houston. There we go. The Decepticons have already been annexed. That's very nice. I'll focus also to choose wisely. A shining example of European democracy. Gain base stability, plus 40 political power, change our popularity in democracy, deport Hungarians, Northern Hungary, negative 100,000 population, Virginia, which I think is this one, plus... Just getting them in. We deported the Hungarians to our land. It's just, we need to build up, essentially. We need to build up for the... It's raining nukes. Yeah, this might just end up being bad. One got hit right in the face. Okay. Okay, nothing changed here. Nothing changed in New Jersey over here. That's just the normal state. Honestly, I think we got out of that fine, considering. Because we do that. Did we lose a lot of civs, perchance? I think we lost a lot of... Oh, we lost a lot of stuff. We might want to do that. Because I don't think Mexico has that many... We don't have that many divisions, you know? If we get these out, honestly, I think we should be just about on par, if not ahead of them, actually. We're gonna line up against the Mexicans and we're gonna fucking destroy them. That's for sure. We can get a chief of army here. I guess we do that in the meantime, but we can't do much more. We also have the Autobot anti-Comintern pact now, which is pretty nice. And I think Mexico's not in a faction, which is also pretty good. When are we supposed to get a war goal on? Why do you have a war goal on yourself? Okay, you know what? You go. Italian regimes breakdown. That's luckily not us. So it's all the communists and all the fascists in the world have just exploded. I guess except the Soviet Union. Hold up, can I... Might look stupid, but can I add a communist guy to discredit the government, then leave again? Would that help us? I think it did. Extreme chaos causes uh-oh. Set up straight for this one. 5 different random effects. One-time instant research. Fair enough. New division available. 5 chaos units. A city in Africa is booming. Glory to Palestine. Glory to Palestine. A general is landing to adapt. 200 experience game, and then anarchy is rampant in the world. Stability negative. You can train a fleet. How many of these guys? I can train a couple of fleets, so that. The far away, come on. I just want Johannes Taylor to be in charge. Come on. And we can finally go after the Gringoings. Illegal division. Create Autobot unit in Khyber Pass. What's the illegal division? What is this stock? What unit width is this? 24. Can we finally swap to fascism? Please. Please. 50. Come on. Big. Finally. Johannes Taylor has finally come to charge. Okay. The Danziger War. And it's actually against the Mexicans. Are you even at war with anybody? Mexico? You're at war with the UK. That sounds right up my alley. We're in fact no longer the Autobots, we are not the Decepticons. I forgot to mention that, but we are actually the Decepticons. Let's do that. Let's also deploy the fleet. We've now got 22 ships. I wanna, since these guys don't have an army, I wanna try invading with the fleet. Let me create a fleet commander just for this guy. John Smith, generic ass name, and Bob Jones together. You know what, Austria? Fine by me. Get in here. Get in the Autobot anti-Comintern pact. It's actually led by the Decepticons. Truly deceived you with that. And Estonia. You too, buddy. Absolutely welcome. We're gonna line these guys up against the Glingerglowings. So I'm gonna see if the fleet can take them out on their own. The general is learning to adapt. Perfect. I don't think this will be too difficult. Push this through. The dissolution of Germany. You know what? 07, August von Mackensen. You've been nice. Oh no, you're still here. You're just leading Prussia now. Fair enough. You can go for the one China policy. I think that could be funny. Tajikistan, I do not care about your divisions, please. I do not need your divisions, Tajikistan. I don't need them. There is no need for your divisions, Tajikistan. Please. Create a puppet state. Kingdom of Portugal, Shanxi, Caledonia, Paraguay. What else was there? There was Caledonia, which if you want to go after Britain, which is very feasible, we should probably actually go for this. So we're going to go for Caledonia. We're going to create Caledonia as our puppet state, and we're going to go after the British. How long does that take? 15 days. Okay, so right after we're done with Mexico, we're gonna move the entire army to Britain. I did not realize that the AI also gets ships. Everybody's just kind of using a ship now to advance. There we go. Okay. So select all of that. We've got enough PP for everything. That's nice. Okay, so we've massively expanded down in the south, which is pretty good. Okay, now let's move the main army towards the United Kingdom, because we're gonna be taking down the British. Okay, now we've got grief for Jesus. There we go. Now we can kill the Glingergloings. Gonna have all the ships take this. We're gonna have to manually move them because they don't have enough orc otherwise. It's just a bunch of ships invading Neapolis. How many do you have? What the? How do you have so many? Oh my god, they're destroying mine. Not very progress. They are stronger than artillery, funnily enough. This is what naval combat should have been like, to be honest. This is the real naval combat. Oh, let's get some PP as well. Not get that. I swim softly here. There's nothing happening here, please. There we go, another overrun. Holy shit, how do they have like so many? I mean, declared? Yeah. Perfect. And this is where we call Caledonia into the Soviet-British war in. There we go, this is the British basically dead, which is pretty good. Jesus Christ, we took everything but London, come on. There we go. We also need to get back ASAP. Assuming nobody takes anything now from them. Alright, that's good there. This, we're gonna sooner or later transform into a war against France, because I want to take out the French as well. But first we've got to clean up the US. They've lost all their ships, by the way. That is insane. Virtually every single one has been lost. Probably gives us equipment, actually. Did we get any ship equipment? No. I guess they didn't have a dockyard. Fair enough. Yeah, we're just gonna take all of that. Okay, now let's do, if we can, Krampus. 125, that sounds alright. I don't know how many divisions France has got, but it surely can't be many at this point. 11 to 55, that should be fine with our army. I do not care that Kyrgyzstan! Please! Limited exports. We do not want our resources anywhere else. Everybody, or is that every neighbor? I guess that's every neighbor. Uh-oh. Well, Krampus has got away, so we gotta take down Canada. That's concerning. Okay. Not entirely what I had in mind, but so be it. We're gonna have to deal with the Canadians, because this is gonna get ugly. Kyrgyzstan! Please, buddy! Please, I do not want your divisions, buddy. Please, I appreciate, you know, you coming here and giving me stuff. Tajikistan, you're a very good friend, right? But I cannot commit to you, okay, buddy? Is that alright for you? Because I do not give a shit about your army. I'm sorry, buddy, but I just do not. The justification is done. That's also pretty good. I'm gonna push in right here. Gonna take Toronto. Gonna take Ottawa, Montreal, Quebec. Just all of the major cities of Canada. Gonna fall instantly. We're gonna take all of that. We're gonna hopefully annex Canada in the peace deal. And then, yeah, that should be good. I can't forget that we also need to justify on these guys, of course. On Wyoming. Why does Wyoming have colonies? This is part of our goal. After that, after we're done with North America, we're gonna move into Europe. Still don't know what that really does, but we take that. Mabu Fong takes over China. So Shibidi Sanma, a goat. Yeah, the Soviets are not doing well, unsurprisingly, against the entire world. There we go, we've taken Vancouver. That's pretty good. And now they should, by all means, be dead. Yeah, that's pretty nice. The Decepticons, once again, grow larger. The game is chugging now a bit because, you know, everybody kind of has to readjust their front lines. Yeah, we're gonna take out Krampus, we're gonna take out Mr. Wyoming over here, and then we should be good. I think now we have troops here, which mean... Just lost the Wasco. Ah, it's 10 days, okay. Never mind. Oh, disaster averted. Disaster averted. Surely that forces them, yeah, to shit out a bunch of ships. Are we losing to 10 ships? Yeah, this is definitely one of those moments where we just save game right before. Because with Oman lagging, this is bound to be a game crasher right here. This is the 4th Berlin conference for Africa. The 4th Berlin conference. 4! Although that does mean we might get a colony. We actually got quite a... that's Caledonia. We actually got something, I guess. That's gonna be taken away from us from the Yugos. Krampus is dead. Easy. Very nice. That's the Decepticons that are established in North America, with the exception of Wyoming. How do you explain like this? Like if you skip the video for some reason, right? If I'm gonna make this a video, if you skip the video and you just pop in here, how do you explain that the world is currently being split between the Decepticons and these guys? This is the only timeline in which Trotsky is successful. French enemies, that's fine. Let's see if they even join them. There's just a chance they don't, because I don't want to call in El Salvador, to be honest. I feel like we could do this without them. Okay, you're forcing me to call you in. Fine then. Wait, if... Okay, we're rerouting. We're rerouting in our brain. Since these guys are not at war with these guys, we might as well take down France first before we do anything with Denmark. Let's just send it. Call in you guys against France. And be also for the fact that the French are completely busy everywhere else. One-time instant research, very nice. It's not like we need it at this point, to be honest, but take everything, let's take France, and then after we've done France, we move everything into Germany and we push down onto Czechoslovakia, essentially, if you get what I mean. I can't get over the ship, man. I can't get over the random battle cruiser appearing ever so often. France is dead, that's nice. Now everything's gonna go to Germany and we're gonna punch into Czechoslovakia to deal with this. So I think Czechoslovakia is the only other major we really have to care about. There we go, savior of Iran, and now we have some stability finally. Go and give us burner, that should be the Czech stat. Nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna put you guys over here to just deal with the Soviets, because at this point I'm tired of them existing. Go up here, we're gonna kill Denmark with you guys. Everybody else, move into Italy, por favor. Mentor Palestine gains annex war goal on... we love war. Yeah, we love war. They're not even on the map. This is Albania down here. This is just Albania owning the Holy Land. This is maybe one of the wars of all time. Let me tell you that. This thing, I'm running 5 speed, but it feels like I'm running 3 with the amount of time that's progressing. All countries have one. Not again. It's not like we need it per se, but yeah, it's like to research, you know. What is Oman doing? I see. That was not Oman. Okay. Unsurprisingly, we're gonna go for Canada. First of all, because it's so close. Second of all, I wanna dominate all of North America, if possibility could ask for. We first declared war on Caledonia. You guys really want this, don't you? You guys are really asking for this. Am I now at war with them as well? Yeah, I guess so. There we go. Oh, that's the French faction. Was anybody in that? All of the Italian ships, so as many as we can take. That, bam. Okay. Not the best peace deal in the world, but it should suffice. I think Italy still exists here, funny enough. All the way up into Poland. There we go. In the meantime, let's push into Germany. This is working surprisingly well. I expected this to go a whole lot worse, but we actually had a pretty good conquest so far. Germany's not standing a chance, that's for sure. I think I can genuinely leave this front completely unattended and it will be fine. After we're done with Germany, which should be anytime soon. I think Russia's the... yeah, Mongolia, but Mongolia is dying. After we're done with the Germans, we push into the north. So all that really remains is to have 2 peace deals. One with the Nordic and one with the Germans. Surely Prussia is on the verge of... they are dead. Okay. That's pressure down. I'm gonna keep pushing here, because from here, we just kind of march into Denmark and up into Soviet. Then, worst comes to worst, we need to go kill Mongolia, which I don't know why they're failing at that, to be honest, but that shouldn't be the most difficult part. No, this is what peak. This is what peak looks like, okay? Better red than dead. Better dead than... Close enough. Okay. Let's not forget about Wyoming, preferably. Weapon caches, sure. Okay, did I've not forget to take Honduras? Perfect, okay. No, it's close enough. Yeah, we now own Denmark and the Nordics, and by that extension, the only foe that remains... Japan. We just take out the Russians to go into Mongolia. I feel like it would be smarter than going through Japan. They say a lot that Russia is not even considered a major. Who's even a major on our side? Our Russia is a major and apparently capitulates it. Which I'm not too sure how that works, considering... is that Mongolia that? That is in fact Mongolia that. Very nice. Okay, then it's really just about us taking Abakan and then moving everything into this little region right here. And after that, the war is concluded officially. Russia that, very nice. I just noticed, by the way, we never made any airplanes apart from our strategic bombers, which we can't use because apparently we need nuclear fission bomb. Crush. That should be it. Very, very nice. And I think this one is virtually just about how we want to map paint. I don't think I have too much of an opinion in this. I care for Germany, but that's about it. I think, yeah, we just find some sort of navy. I'll have Admiral Grafspeer. Should be fun. Alright then, in that case, I think that's where we're gonna leave it off, to be honest, for today. Yeah, the Chaos mod, a very, very fun mod. Very, very fun. Yeah, I think we can call this a success. We took quite a lot. Let me show Asia, but I've not shown Asia a lot, to be fair. But that's kind of because it's been balkanized. Yeah, Tajikistan survived the entire playthrough, which I'm also really glad about.